guys, welcome back to Whimsy Soul in my Saw on Social series where I try out the things you see on social media and give you the honest thoughts on if they're worth it or not. Today we're gonna be talking about Versed skincare, and this is actually cheating a little bit because you may have seen this at Target before you were served an ad on it on Instagram, but that's close enough. Target is like the real world social media. I get very influenced by it all the time. Versed is a relatively new skincare brand available at Target. I think they launched around the holiday season of 2019, maybe earlier in the fall, but they're pretty new on the market. They position themselves as a clean beauty brand that's also vegan and cruelty-free. I believe they also are like paraben-free and free of a lot of things. Free! And everything minus their retinol cream is under $20, so that's kind of their thing, is they're clean, vegan, and available at Target and all under $20. Add in the cute branding, and this is kind of the millennial dream beauty product. So I had to test out thoroughly to see if it actually lives up to the hype I'm giving it in my head. I have a lot of the products. I think they have about 19 different products, and I will say I haven't been able to try every single one of their line. 19 is quite a lot of products to try. So I've been able to try about half the line, and there are some hits and some misses for me, so I wanted to walk you through the ones that I really liked and I think are worth the buy next time you're at Target. You know, to start this off, I thought it would be kind of just a little fun to switch things up instead of me just talking at you. Let me put on one of the face masks and talk at you. So this is the, let me make sure I get it right, Photos Please Brightening Tightening Mask, and I have used this before. I do like this face mask a lot. It's turmeric and Kalone clay. I can never remember the name of that. Turmeric is really good, I know, when you eat it for like anti-inflammatory things, so I think it has that same concept in the face mask. Usually clay masks are very like charcoal based. I feel like a lot of the clay masks I get are all about purifying and reducing your acne and stuff like that. So it's kind of refreshing to get a clay mask. That's fun. That's a little more about brightening and firming. And I will say, whenever I use this, my skin does look noticeably brighter right away. So I definitely enjoy it. So as you can see, it's white, and as you can see, it has this great reusable cap on it, so you can get a lot of uses out of this. Most clay masks and things, face masks and stuff that I use, if they come in little bags like this, they're a one-time use, which is always a bummer because sometimes a lot of product comes in one bag and then I can't get the whole use out of that. Usually that's when I call over my husband and I make him do a face mask with me. So I've used this a few times already, used it right now, and there is still quite a lot of face mask left in here, which is awesome. There you go. Put that lid back on. There you go, and now it's all sealed up, and I can put this back in my pink locker and pull it out again next time I need it. Next up is a Weekend Glow Daily Brightening Toner. So I love this stuff, you guys. I've been using witch hazel every day for a few years. I'll pop that video up in here if you want to learn more about it. But I have just finally run out of my witch hazel, and I've been super lazy about reordering it. Now with the whole coronavirus thing, I'm not even like trying to go to the store and get some. But I've been using this for about 2 weeks straight instead, and I'm super happy with it. I want to make sure I get this right. It has 4-acid complex and bearberry extract. Despite having some acids in it, I find that it's not too harsh on my skin. Sometimes you get toners that are super stripping of your skin and you have slightly sensitive and dry skin. That's like not what you want, but I think this is really good. You know, I'm just looking up the ingredients now, and it actually has witch hazel in it, so that must be why I love it so much. It has witch hazel in it, so witch hazel is amazing. I love witch hazel, but if you wanted to try something out that's a little bit different, has different things on top of witch hazel, maybe witch hazel in its pure form is too much for your skin, definitely get this. I keep holding on to this because I did not do a good job of wiping. Next up that I am really impressed with is their vitamin C serum. There you go. Ooh. most of the time my camera doesn't like to focus on things. I'm gonna get the name right on this. This is the Stroke of Brilliance Brightening Serum. It's a vitamin C serum. So vitamin C serums are really good for brightening, kind of anti-aging. Everyone should be using that in their weekly skincare routine along with retinol, which we'll talk about in a second. So the problem with vitamin C serums and retinol is they can be very, very pricey. My favorite vitamin C like serum thing is very small and it's 40 bucks a pop. So the fact that this is under $20 is awesome. So this one is, that's what it looks like. So this vitamin C serum is not too heavy in the sense that it's not going to be a hydrating serum as well. You're definitely going to need to use a moisturizer on top of this. So I saw some reviews online where people were frustrated that this wasn't a hydrating serum, but I don't know, I'm a skincare junkie. I have so much other things I can use after this, like this just works fine as a vitamin C. I don't need it to be a double acting thing. But if you were looking for a vitamin C serum that's also super hydrating, then this probably isn't for you. But if you're okay also using a moisturizer, this is a very affordable, high quality vitamin C alternative. Next up is the night cream. This is for your eyes. So I'm hyper aware that like your under eye area is super sensitive. Like I touch my eyes a lot, especially because I wear contacts. So I'm always looking for a good eye cream. Maybe I'm just getting a lot more sleep because we've been home a lot more for the self-quarantine, and that's why, but I swear I've been using for this for a week straight now. I swear my dark circles have been less dark after using this, which is really nice. But I think it's fun despite having a green case, is it's actually pink on the inside. But yeah, it's super light. It dries really quickly. Sometimes night under eye cream things are super like liquidy, and this is more of like a light little cream that blends in really easily. That's kind of good too. Now, as I promised, the retinol. So again, as I mentioned, vitamin C and retinol can be super pricey, retinol especially. My favorite retinol in the entire world is the Drunk Elephant retinol, but that's like 80 bucks a pop. So I hoard that shit. Like I'm very careful when I use it. Retinol is very powerful, so it is something that you can't use every single day. I started out with once about every 10 days and then slowly worked my way up to about once a week. So everyone's skin reacts differently, but it's definitely something you have to have a slow build on. So retinol does last you a long time, but also it's not reasonable to expect everyone to be able to afford an $80 retinol cream. We have toilet paper to buy and stock up on right now. So that's why I like this, is that it's a $21 retinol cream. This is the only thing in the line that's over $20. And I do think that the Drunk Elephant retinol cream is more powerful and delivers a better result. But for a $20 retinol cream, this one is pretty dang good, you guys. It's super gentle and also has things in it that act like retinol but aren't. So if you are super sensitive to pure retinol cream, definitely give this a try. And this one's fun, so this one's green in a pink bottle, and the eye cream was pink in a green bottle. Last but not least is something that just has like a few sprays left. It's almost gone, as you can see. This is their body oil. Sorry, I have to rub this in real quick. So this has calendula flower and yangling oil, I think is what the nice smells come from. But this is a super light body oil. I use it every single day. As you can see, I really like it and I have used this. It stays by my bedtime nightstand and I kind of put it on before bed, but I also live in a studio. So when my hands are dry, I'll just put them on my arms and my hands. I will say, if I still lived back in Wisconsin, that's where Robin and I grew up, in the wintertime I would need a heavier body oil, because like when you live in a climate that's super drying, this probably isn't going to do the job. But for San Francisco, it's kind of perfect. So it moisturizes your hand without leaving it too oily, if that makes sense. It smells so good. Sorry, now I feel like that girl from like movie where she's like, I'm sorry, I've been inside for way too long. So those are my favorite Versed products. I think they're pretty good considering the price point. They're available at Target, so they're easy to find, which I like. You don't have to deal with crazy shipping delays. You can buy them online though. If you are currently stuck in quarantine, you can get that shit shipped to you. But yeah, I would say those are my favorites of the line. Again, as I mentioned, I haven't had a chance to try out the whole line, so maybe there's something else in there that's also a gem. So I will update my blog post below if I find something else that I think is like a winner of the whole bunch. On that note, I have linked everything below in my blog post along with some more information if you're a reader like I am, so make sure to check that out. If you liked this video, again, I have a whole series about Saw It on Social where I review products that you see your Instagram influencers post about and that you get served ads for every single day. Go check out that playlist on my channel, or you can hop over to my blog and look for that tab as well. Comment below if you have a brand that you really want me to review. I'm so bored right now, you guys, so lay it on me. Make sure to subscribe, follow me on Instagram. You know the drill, you guys. All right, stay beautiful, wash your hands.